Hi everybody, welcome back to the barn. This is Connie and it is Monday and I hope everybody had a great weekend. We did. And I also had some sales. So I figured I would show you guys those sales and we'll go ahead and pack them up in case you're interested. And then I also went to a yard sale and I picked up a couple of things. So that will be in this video as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this video started because they have to go out today. All right, we are starting with Poshmark and I sold these earrings here. They're Francesca's Baby It's Cold Outside and Let It Snow Christmas earrings bundle, and I sold them for $15. So we're going to go ahead and wrap these up. I have a box here that I'm going to ship it in, as well as put it into a poly mailer, but this just gives better presentation. I am going to throw some tissue paper in the box just to make it look nice. And then I will put the earrings in there, and then I will throw another piece of tissue paper on the top. As well as my thank you sticker. There's that. I picked up a bunch of boxes from the Dollar Tree, so they have come in very handy. I am also going to put a couple pieces of tape on there so it doesn't pop open. There you go. And then I will just stick it into a poly mailer. I have shipped them off before like this, no problems in the past. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bulk it up a little bit, just with some bubble wrap, just so I have a place to put the shipping label. And it is Poshmark, so and that way I have a place to put the shipping label, because the box would be too thin for that. No, it's not wide enough. So go ahead and do it that way. And this is going out to Josephine in Chicago, Illinois. Thank you, Josephine. And that's how I do that. These I keep the extras that we print out that Poshmark gives us just for my own notes. And I will write 9/16/24 mailed. And this will just go in my mailbox. So I will write that down. 9/16/24 mailed from my mailbox, because that will be going out today. That's just for my notes. And then when they are delivered, I check them off. All right, the next thing we have going out on Poshmark is Laura Ashley. And this is a women's medium 2-piece gray puppy dog pajamas. That's what those look like. Really, really cute. It's 2-piece, top and bottom, size medium. And of course, as always, if you follow me, you know this will go into a poly mailer. Sweet and simple. And this is going out to Patricia in Pasadena, California. So thank you, Patricia. And it's simple as that. Now I will do the same on this one. This will go in my mailbox as well. Let's put mailbox. And then the last thing on Poshmark was a Vineyard Vines men's vest. This is a really nice vest. I recently picked this up, and it is Vineyard Vines, as you can see with the little logo, and it is a size large. And this is going out the door for $25. So this I will put into a plastic bag. I have one laying here. Just to give it some extra protection. That, and it will go in a poly mailer. And this is going out to James in Savannah, Georgia. Thank you, James. Hope you enjoy your vest. If you hear my dog, I apologize. She woke up in a crazy mood this morning. This will also fit in my mailbox. If you can notice, I am wrapping the ones that will fit in my mailbox because my mailman or lady will be here soon. Okay, so that is all on Poshmark. And then next up we have a pair of Wrangler 32 by 34. These are brand new with tags, men's. And these sold for $16.99 plus ship on eBay. So I'm going to pull them up just a little bit more so I can fit them into a bag. And you guessed it, these will also go in a poly mailer. I have some more difficult ones. Well, not difficult, but other ones that will not be fitting into a poly mailer. I sold a little bit of everything this weekend, so that was pretty cool. This one will have to go into a bigger. I'm gonna put my thank you sticker on here. There's that. These are just from Walmart. These bags. My poly mailers I get from Amazon. They're thin and they hold a lot of static, but they do the job. Now, since this is eBay, I'm going to try to push out as much air as I possibly can to get that extra weight off of there. And then I will tape this up right here. So nice, pretty package. And I will go ahead and print off the label for that. All right, if you can see that, it's 1 pound, 12 ounces. So you automatically round that up to 2 pounds when you put it into eBay. Okay, that goes to Cindy in North Carolina. Moravian Falls, North Carolina. I don't know how to say that, but thank you, Cindy. All right, so that will go in my mailbox. Here we have some Restoration Hardware polar bears. I've had these for a little bit, probably a couple of years, and I thought they were really cute. They are heavy. Before you even box them up, they do weigh 3 pounds and 11 ounces, and that is before a box. So they are heavy. They have felt on the bottom to help protect wherever you're going to place them. And these sold for $30.50. So these will go into a box. Okay, I did a test fit and it looks like they will fit into this 8x6x4 box from eBay. So let's go ahead and get this put together. I think I might be able to fit this in my mailbox too. I try to get as much in my mailbox as I possibly can. And I have no problems with anybody messing with it. And I have one of the biggest mailboxes that they make at the store. So I can fit a lot into that. All right, what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to put some tissue paper in here since I have some on hand right here. Just to give it a little padding. And then just to give them some extra padding, I'm going to go ahead and bubble wrap them so they don't get scratched. I think I will wrap them in tissue paper first. Just to give them some protection. And I'll put the bubble wrap on there too to protect them from getting banged around with each other. Wrap him in bubble wrap. And wrap him up. We went and seen Beetlejuice over the weekend. I've been dying to see it and I enjoyed it. Has anybody seen Beetlejuice yet? It was a lot of fun. It makes me want to watch the first one because it's actually been years since I have watched the first one. Like, we're trying to do as much fun fall things as we can, even though it's still in the 80s around here, which is unusual for us in September. All right. So they're fitting nicely in there. They're nice and snug. Put my thank you sticker on, and then I'm going to add just a little extra paper. Yeah, we did that. We went to a yard sale, bought a couple of things there, and then we went to eat, and then we decided that we were going to go to see the movie. They have another one coming out called God's Not Dead. We seen the first one, but I would like to see the second one. There's quite a few movies coming out that I would like to see. Okay, so that is how, and this is pretty heavy. This is up to 4.2 ounces, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. So unfortunately, since it's over 2 ounces, over 4 pounds, I have to round it up to 5, which I hate that part, but that's the way it works. Okay, printed that one out. And this is going to Robert in McNeil, Arizona. So thank you, Robert. That will be going out to you today. Okay, I went ahead and took that stuff out to the mailbox. I still actually have room for one more item, so I might be able to get one more item out there or so. But also, I wanted to mention, I write down what I pull for the day, and then I check off when I pull it, and then After I am done pulling and packing and all that, I will go back and write down what day I shipped them and if I took them to the post office or put them in the mailbox. That way, when they are delivered, I can mark it off, just for my records. Okay, so the next thing we're going to pack up is this Athena Rose Rhapsody soap dispenser. And I picked this up for, I think I got this for maybe $1 or 50 cents. It does say Athena on the bottom, made in the US. There are no chips, no cracks, no nothing on here. Very clean on the inside. Probably can't see in there because it's dark, but it is clean. And this sold for $12. So I was fine with that price. All right, so I think with the best way to do this one, we'll do an 8 by 6 by 4. Again, I think it'll fit nicely in there. So let's go ahead and put the box together. If you guys like these kind of videos, please let me know and I will keep doing them. Otherwise, I am not going to do them because they take up a lot of work and I've been struggling with my channel anyways, and I have enough going on. So if nobody is interested in these videos, then this will probably be the last one. But all right, that will fit in there. But what I'm going to do is take this piece off so it doesn't get broken in transport. And I'm going to go ahead and put some tissue paper on the bottom just to give it a nice little bed to lay on. Also, the last video I did when I was packing, I put music together on it. So please let me know which version you like better. Just talking about how I'm doing everything or just watching it with music in the background. All right, so we're gonna put bubble wrap. Actually, I'm gonna wrap this in tissue paper again. This one. I think I want to protect the handle. Probably a good idea. Try to think of when packing your items, examine them really carefully and see where maybe it's not as strong. Like the handles are usually not strong. This one is, but they're thinner than the rest of it. If you can, pack up the inside, but this is too thin. It's not round enough, wide enough, whatever. And they won't be able to get whatever I put down in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and protect the handle. And I'm just going to put this in here and kind of wrap it. Just gives a little extra protection. And I'm just going to use Scotch tape for this to hold it. All right. Okay, so that gives that just a little extra protection. Just to say that we tried. And then I have some big bubble wrap here that I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this beautiful thing up because we don't want it getting damaged. That fits somewhat. Let's go ahead and take. Yep, that'll fit. We'll leave this for the top. And what I want to do is wrap this separately. Just trying to avoid this part getting broken in any way possible. When packing, just think about how you would want to receive your packets. Okay, we just put that like that in there. It'll be fine. And we're just gonna throw a thank you sticker on top. So there's that. I'll just throw this extra piece on top. And that is not going to move. So there's that one. All right, and this is going to weigh, it's 1 pound, 2 ounces, but we have to round it up to 2 pounds. Okay, this is going to Diana in Sharon Springs, New York. So thank you, Diana. I get a lot of New York people. Kind of funny how that works. Okay. And then the next thing we have to pack up is this UNESCO 1981 Alpine Village train music box. This sold for $22.50. I actually just listed this the other day, and it winds up on the bottom. I hope they read the listing because it does not light up. The battery compartment is corroded, so they'll have to clean that. So I hope they read the listing, because I did put that in the listing. But it does work as far as the music goes. And you see the train moves. This turns it on and off. So there we go. There's that. This is going to fit in an 8x6x4 once again. I love that I sold a variety of items. If you watched my last video, I was talking about how I was straightening up my closet for Poshmark to get more sales, and it actually seems to be working. I went through and I unlisted a ton of garbage clothes that I've had for way too long, and I've put them on Facebook in hopes, oh, this is not tall enough. See, it's just a tad too short. In hopes that I can sell, I have them all bagged up and I keep adding more, and I just put $45 for all. Let me go ahead and grab a different box. Okay, I ended up grabbing an 11 by 7.5 by 5.5. Now this might seem like overkill, but my other boxes, they were just not wide enough, or they're just wide enough that I would not be able to fit them in once I put bubble wrap in. But this one gives me plenty of space, and I will just have to pack it in. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some tissue paper. A couple of years ago, my husband was at the store for whatever reason. He had went there for some reason, and he had found tissue paper. It was after Christmas, and he had found tissue paper on sale for 25 cents. So he actually brought me home a ton of tissue paper. And then my best friend, she was at Costco one day. It was after Christmas, and she found a ton of tissue paper on sale at Costco. So she bought me a bunch So I have plenty of tissue paper, that's for sure. And it comes in very handy. So I'm wrapping the train in hopes that it will be protected. Just loosely, not doing it really tight. Go ahead and tape those like that. So I just loosely wrap the train like that. And then we'll use some bubble wrap. We're gonna go like this with the bubble wrap. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Tissue paper is much lighter than packing paper. So if I can get away with using tissue paper, I usually do that. Now sometimes you need the packing paper for its thickness, but in this case, this is very lightweight. It is plastic, so we're just using the tissue paper. All right, so there's that. And then what we're gonna do, okay, I'm gonna put tissue paper in the bottom, kind of make a bed for it. And then I think I'm going to put on the sides, just so it doesn't give any extra weight, as well as some air pillows. Okay, I grabbed me a couple air pillows. This is just going to protect it on the sides. It would help if I had, that actually is okay. I was gonna say it would help if I had smaller air pillows, but that actually works. Okay, so I still have space on the sides here, so I'm gonna just add some more tissue paper. We just don't want this thing to move. That is the whole goal, because even though it is plastic, it's still musical, and we don't want to take a chance of anything getting broken. So I folded this one up, and I'm just going to add this one to the top. Just give a little. I don't remember if I put a thank you sticker on there, did I? Well, look at another one. So that's what it looks like. Okay, that is how I'm doing that one. And she's not gonna move. She's gonna be nice and comfortable on her tray. I like to get the tape down, the top tape down to the bottom tape, so it can attach to each other, because I feel like it would hold it better. And then I also like to put tape on the edges, because there is little holes. These boxes are from Walmart, and honestly, I don't think they made them the best, but they do the job. So just in case there's rain or anything, the tape gives it a little bit of protection. And there's a hole on that side too. So I put tape on there just to give it a little extra protection. And this is not moving. And let's see how much weight. This box is 1 pound, 2 ounces. So all that extra stuff did not add much to it. I think the item was about 10 ounces to begin with before I packed it. I don't remember if I put it in the video, but it is now 1 pound, 2 ounces, which means we have to go up to 2 pounds. So I'll go ahead and print that off. All right, and this is going to Sean in Plainfield, Illinois, which is not too far from me. So thank you, Sean. I hope you enjoy this. It will be going out today. All right. Next up, we have a lot of HO train tracks, and they're Atlas and Tyco. And these sold for $21.11, and I will grab a box for these. Okay, I grabbed a 10H6 box from eBay for these. Now it is very tall, so there's a lot of space in there, so I think I'm gonna bring it down some. But let's go ahead and get this all taped up first. Put that out there. All right, these are breakable. They will snap, so we are going to wrap them in some bubble wrap. That's why we don't want to make sure that the box is long enough, so because we don't want these pieces to break. Those are important when putting it together. I love selling train parts and pieces. I wish I could find them more often because that would be something I would sell all the time. I put them in there like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is let me make a bed. Yeah, I have a bed. All right, so I put the tissue paper down there. I'm gonna put that there. And I'm actually going to cut this down to make it fit so it's not so tall. Okay? I am not the best at this. But I actually think, all right, so what you do, I have one of these little gadgets that help to make your box go down. It just punches the sides. So these come in really handy. No sense in having bulky if we don't need it, right? Go ahead and put that right there for now. So the next thing you need to do, since I have it scored, I don't think you can see that, but you'll have to cut it on the corners here. Just from where you scored it and up. Like that. All right. So let me put a piece of tissue paper on here, on the top, as such, like that. And we have it scored now. Let's see how well I did. We don't always do the best on this, but there we go. So I scored them there, and that takes it all the way down to that. All right, so it goes to that height right there. And what you can do is you can take off the extra flap, which I think I will do on this one. I do keep these pieces in case I need them. And then you just tape the heck out of it. Saves a little bit of weight. I honestly hate when Amazon sends, well, I got a love-hate relationship with them because I reuse Amazon boxes, but I absolutely can't stand it. It drives me nuts when they send a big box for some little tiny thing. That I feel like they are just wasting product. But you know, they can afford it. And I benefit because I reuse the box. Still, it drives me nuts. If I can take it down, it makes it less likely to be moving around in there and get broken as well. I mean, you have all that extra space in there. It's going to be flying around. You're going to use unnecessary packing materials. That is the way I look at it anyways. So there's that. let's see what we weigh here. Because we know tracks don't weigh much to begin with, but 15 ounces on the dot. And I quoted them, it's 15 ounces on the dot, and I quoted them 1 pound. So I'm actually going to keep it as 1 pound in case for some reason it goes over by an ounce or 2 on the postal scale, then I'll still be covered. And we ended up doing a 10, 6, and a 5. Sorry, 10, 8, and a 5. Can't get my numbers right. A 10, 8, and a 5. Paid $6.16, and that's exactly how much it is. I never trust the scale when it comes to exactly. Now see, it's saying 14.9 ounces. Now it says 14.9, 14.8, 15. So I never trust it. I always go up. I mean, you never know. Their scale might be different. And it depends on how they throw it on there. But with all that being said, this is going to Charles in Charlotte, North Carolina. So thank you, Charles. I would love to go to North Carolina. So that will go out today. And then the last thing we have is the biggest item I sold. And this is a Bolo, guys. I wanted to save this for last because this is a Bolo. This is a Leapfrog with 8 books, the pad, and the backpack. This sold for $35. Now, when my husband and I went shopping the other day to the thrift store, we actually found a pink one like this, and I sold it 2 days later. And then this one was just 2 days after that. So I had both of these for less than a week. I already shipped out the pink one, and I will put that one up here for you guys for you to see it. But leaf pads are hot, and I hardly ever sell them anymore, or find them anymore, I should say. I sell them when I find them. But when I first started eBay, I was finding all kinds of leaf pads. And this one works. I tested it. I even put a video in the listing to show that it works. So please, you guys, if you have something that's electronic, use the video option. It's not a big deal to use it. It's not hard to do. It took me a little bit to figure it out, only because I'm stupid when it comes to that kind of thing. But if you have to watch somebody to figure it out, do it, because it is way worth it. And I truly believe that it helps your listing sell. But I would say that this is a Bolo, because this one and the pink one I had for less than a week, and they both sold. $35 for this one, and I think the pink one sold for $39. I'll put it up there so you guys will see it. So how we are going to pack this, I cannot remember how I packed the pink one. I think it was in a box, but I think that is the best way to do it. The pad itself, it is well protected in this case right here, the backpack. It is a backpack. These are what I'm concerned about. So I think I'm going to take these out and put bubble wrap in those. And I'm going to try to find a box to see if these will fit in that. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and take this out. I remember how to open it.
I did tape it closed. So cut this open.
And I'm gonna go ahead and bubble wrap these. Even though I am putting it in a box, I'm gonna go ahead and bubble wrap these. Move them down just a little bit. Just to make sure that they are protected, because we do not want these pieces broken.
Hold it like that.
It's going to give them plenty of protection. Plus, I'm going to put them back in the bag. I'll go ahead and put the thank you sticker on this. That way they're nice and protected. And then I will go ahead and put it back in here and tape this back up. Let's see how much it is without the box. Okay, it weighs 4 pounds, 13 ounces just without a box. So it's going to be quite heavy with a box. And I am just going to use this 15 by 12 by 10. Show you that there. And this is going to fit right in there perfectly, like that. But as always, I want to give it a bed at least. So since it is down in there pretty far, I think I am going to resize this box. I think that will be perfect right there. So I'm just going to use my resizer. When this, I'll probably be able to take off some extra weight. So like I said, it's heavy enough without the box. And if I could save some weight, it's even better. And then, of course, cut the sides so you will be able to bend it over. Just from where you squirt it up is where you're going to cut. I think that's obvious, but in case you don't know. And then I'm going to put another piece of paper, tissue paper on the top. Just to make it look nice. Along with another thank you. I already put one on in there, but and then we're going to go ahead and bend the sides in as such. So it looks like that so far. And then we're going to bend these in and this in like that. So it doesn't take off much weight, but I am going to take part of this flap off. Just that much. And then I will tape it up. All right, so let's go ahead and see how much it weighs now. And I will actually use my big scale for this since the box is bigger. I don't remember where I got the scale. Okay, we're at 5 pounds, 13 ounces, so we have to round up to 6 pounds. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, this is going to Daniel in Tennessee. So thank you, Danielle. I think it's Danielle. Sorry. Danielle in Tennessee. Okay, that is all the orders I have going out today. So like I said, these are the ones I pulled. And I just put 9/16/24. This is being dropped off the post office. The post office, the post office. This went into my mailbox, the post office, and the post office. So when my orders are delivered, I will go ahead and use my yellow highlighter that shows that they were all delivered. And this just gives me a reminder of where it went, either the post office or it was dropped off at my mailbox in case there was any problems in the future. All right, I hope you enjoyed the packing part of the video. This is the part of the video where I showed you what we picked up over the weekend. So let's go ahead and jump into this. This was all from the same yard sale. I went ahead and picked this up. I thought this was really cool. And it does rotate. It is like a lazy Susan for gravies or actually whatever you want to in there. It does come with 2 ladles, and these are removable for easy cleanup. And it does not look like it has been used whatsoever. like that. Very clean, no rust or anything like that on them, and it does turn. So I thought this might be something useful for somebody around Thanksgiving time or Christmas during the parties. So I will be getting this listed. The next thing I found was these. I thought they were very interesting. And it's a set of 3 spoons. And these are more for decoration than anything. And I thought they were very, very cool. So I went ahead and picked these up. Yes, they were 50 cents for all 3. So I had to get them because I thought they were really pretty. And it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with them. They're not heavy at all. I'm not sure what they're made out of. It's not a plastic, so I'm not sure. It says made in the USSR on here. So I don't know, $10, $15 maybe. I don't see them going as big money, but who knows? And then I picked up, I picked these up for myself. They're just spoon holders. I forgot I picked these up. This is a Christmas spoon holder and then a Thanksgiving spoon holder. So I bought these for myself. Unless I look them up and they're worth a lot of money, then I'll sell them. Next thing my husband found was this coffee pot. And it's just you put your coffee in there and it's insulated and it keeps your coffee nice and warm. I figured that would be nice for the holidays as well, or maybe for camping or anything like that, where you want to keep the coffee warm for quite some time. You just put it in this insulated coffee pot, and that will keep it nice and warm. It says it's a thermos, and the American Thermos Bottle Company, made in Norwich, Connecticut, USA. So that's what it says on the bottom. Very heavy duty, very nice condition. It does look like it has some marks on it, but that is going to be normal for a used product. But otherwise, I'm going to clean out the inside, even though the inside does not look that bad. But I will wash it just because. So we picked that up. And then I do like to pick up craft items every once in a while, especially if they are new in box. And this is new. And this is lace net darning kit. So this is new. It's still got the plastic wrap on it. And it's you can make a pillow with a heart on it. So I picked that up. Next thing I picked up was See Bigger, Brighter, and Clearer Mighty Sight LED magnifying eyewear. So this actually probably would be good for me. I need new glasses. But it magnifies whatever you're trying to look at. So here's the original bottle, then you're looking at it, and that's what it looks like. So I figure I'd give those a shot. And then the last, or second to last thing we picked up, I haven't decided if I'm going to keep this for myself or if I'm going to sell it. It depends on how much it's worth. If it's not worth selling, then I will keep it for myself. But it is a windshield cover, and it is supposed to protect your windshield and side view mirrors from ice, snow, frost, and sleet. Helps protect wiper blades from freezing to windshield and installs in seconds. Fits most cars, vans, and SUVs. Built-in magnets, 100% polyester. So there's that. And then the biggest thing that we found, and it is sealed in a box, hasn't even been opened, is this really cool light. And it has deer antler, looks like deer antler with wood base. And I thought this would look really cute in a cabin, or anybody who has farmhouse style, cabin style decor. I think this would be really cool. It is a ceiling light, French Scavo glass, uh, whatever that word is, right there, and stone finish, and it is 12 inches wide. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a shot and see where that goes. All right, that is all I have for you guys today. I have to go to the post office and get the stuff dropped off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and please make a comment down below on what your favorite part of the video is. If you like the packing part, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you like it with talking or with music. And if there's anything here that I picked up that you like, please let me know. All right, guys, until next time.